Alright mates, welcome back to the Cartwright challenge where we're aiming to take Woking from the conference to the Champions League in 6 years mate. And this is a third division, season 2 about to start. So hello there, we're on to the second phase of this challenge video, the J Cartwright bullshit challenge. Can we take Woking all the way to the Champions League? We had a cracking first season, winning everything that we were entered into. Absolutely walked the Conference League, won the FA Cup unbelievably, and also the FA Trophy. So we're actually getting set up for season 2 here. And as you'll see, if we go back to the European draw, the European announcement, sorry. Well, that's a wee bastard. But anyway, we're in the UEFA Cup. So I'll let you see the transfers for the season. So since we left off, I've brought in Marcin Harasimovic, absolutely brilliant Polish attacking midfielder. Got him for 140k, and he was replacing Adolfo, so really good pick up there. And this is who I brought in for the season: James Sharp, centre back; David Duke, versatile winger, right or left sided; got Kevin James on a free transfer from Hearts, another centre back; Tiro Pentila, brilliant centre back for this level; John Anderson can play midfield or centre back; Tony Warner just to upgrade the goalkeeper a bit, 160k; and John Murphy, a free transfer striker from Blackpool. So I've only spent 250k, but look at the players out here from last season. So the tail end of last season we brought in 4.9 million, but that was over the season. But the big two that went out were Adolfo to Man City, Scott Huckerby to Tottenham, and Butra to Fulham for £1 million. So the money situation is looking bang on. £8.5 million in the bank. We've also upgraded the training ground. So yeah, it's looking good for starting off the third division. There is going to be a lot of games though, potentially, if we do get anywhere in the UEFA Cup, which is just crazy because we're in the third division and we're going to be playing in the UEFA Cup. It's quite unbelievable, to be fair. But we're straight down to business here. We've got Arsenal in the Charity Shield. Did I bring in any other coaches? Don't believe I did. So we'll be keeping an eye on coach and staff just to see if we can get any upgrades throughout the year. Just keep an eye on that. I don't think there's anything there that we can target. Oh yeah, I've got an offer in for this Kenny Cameron guy. We'll see if we get him. So there we are, folks. Got an injury to Sagi Burton starting the season off, so it'll be Helder Rosario in that centre half role for this game. And teams lining up like this. So we've got Smart and Joe Paiva up front. Harasimovic, he's going to undoubtedly be the best player of the season for me. We've still got Maraitis on the left wing. Duke starts out on the right wing. Got Koss, McFlynn in the middle. James, Helder Rosario, Pentilla at the centre halves, and Warner in goals. Still a few players I'm looking at here. Anchuet, although he might not be interested, just to upgrade on the right wing. And Johnny Allen, because I've got a feeling, I'm going to try and bring him in because I've got a feeling that I'm going to still get offers for Joe Paiva, so Blackburn are interested in him, for example. And but I'm only going to sell him for his release clause, which is £1 million. So yeah, there we are. We're ready to start season number 2 in the J Cartwright Woking Challenge, taking Woking from the conference to the Champions League in 6 seasons. We're actually on track so far because we got promoted straight away, and I believe we'll do that again. Don't see any problems with the quality I've got here for this league. So here we go then. We're going to play against Arsenal in the Charity Shield. Once I number up the players here, first of all. There we go. Here it is then. So yeah, quite the phenomenal FA Cup run last season. It was Liverpool, Chelsea, Leeds, Arsenal, Burnley and Middlesbrough in the final. It was Arsenal in the semi-final, I should say, so it looks like they would have won the league as well, given that we're playing this game against them. Right at the start of the season, I tried to set up some pre-season friendlies, but the teams didn't accept, so we've had to go into this one cold, and I don't imagine that we'll have much chance of winning this one, but you never know. It's another one that'll bring in a bit of money, so fair enough. Yeah, there's 42,000 at the game. Looks like Kevin James needs a bit of a rest, so we'll pop victory in there, and we'll go with that. So I could do with a goal here, but there we go, it's 2 for Arsenal, 2 for Tolley, a 17-year-old forward who they got from Peterborough. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're out of our depth here. This probably came a bit too early in the season, don't really have much to speak of in terms of form or anything like that, so yeah, a bit of a washout here. Shouldn't be expecting to beat Arsenal, to be fair. So 2-0, at least we didn't get absolutely obliterated there. Bad performance by David Duke. So it'll be on to the 3rd division then. And can we get things going for 2 promotions in a row? So Cameron's coming on board, so I need to relieve one of my coaches here. He's only got a 6 for coaching outfield players, so we'll let him go. In comes Kenny Cameron. So that's a nice wee upgrade on the coaches. I'll put him on skills and Simon Davey on shooting. So there we go. So it looks like it might have to be a wee bit more for Johnny Allen there, but I think he's about the best option out there for me. So maybe able to get a few Celtic players in here maybe. I'll go back in a day or two. So I can offer a contract to Anchette, but he's not going to want to come to me with the level that I'm at. But we'll try anyway. So something I've not mentioned in any videos till now, it's a bit of a sneaky trick that I sometimes do, is when a manager job becomes available, like so Celtic, it does actually put the value of the players down a bit, so you can see them, they've all dropped in value, so then's your chance to actually get them for peanuts really. So we'll try and see if we can get a few of these guys in. Would be good signings, to be fair. We'll just rattle through them. Let's see if we can bring any in. Might get lucky with 1 or 2 of them. so we'll try that, and then we can see it's only Brian Prunty that's actually interested, but he'd be a good wee pickup for the right wing actually. Yeah, we'll take that all day. And so that'll be an upgrade on Duff. And Prunty comes on board for 26k, so there's a nice little pickup there. Just delete all those. That's another scout that I'm bringing in. So depending on what happens with the European games, I'll maybe not sign any other players until then. I'm going to pop this guy into a developing role there in the reserves. Another scout in from Albion Rovers. So yeah, just kind of upgrading things as we go here. McFlynn signed a new contract. There we are, so enough of that transfer stuff. I think we'll need to kind of stop now with that for a bit. So we've got Halifax, Torquay, Oxford, Macclesfield. So we'll see how we get on for the first 4 games in the league here, but I'm going to pop Prunty in at right wing, and then we'll also have Burton back, so get him popped in, and that should be good to go. So yeah, good picking up Prunty for 26k there. Great bit of business. He's got good stats for the right wing there. But we've went down to Halifax. Harasimovic pops up though with the equaliser. He's going to be some player in this league. Came in from Guardia W, and I've had him at several clubs, different leagues. He's really good, really great player. Like statistically, look at all the 20s there: acceleration, agility, balance, jumping, pace. Like phenomenal player. You just got to know where these little hidden gems are. But yeah, looking like we've got way too much for Halifax here. So phase 2 underway for the Woking Challenge. Be quicker to get promoted than this because the top 3 go up, whereas it was only the first place that got you the automatic promotion in the conference. So we came up through that. Still unbeaten in the league across the 2 seasons now, because we went unbeaten in that first season. The Woking machine. So yeah, that's going to be all for transfers for now. So I'm going to have to register my European squad for Woking in the UEFA Cup. That just sounds crazy, but that's what's happened. We won the FA Cup unbelievably, and we had some amount of tough draws to get by. If anyone remembers back, if you're watching these videos, the 3-0 draw at Anfield, and then we beat them 4-1 at home at the Kingfield Stadium, Kingfield Sports Ground there. So unbelievable stuff. Very much a J Cartwright-esque storyline. What Liverpool destroyed them, mate, 4-1. So can I maybe use my little trick here at Norwich? Actually, you know what? I don't really need anybody else. I've kind of got all the positions I want. Would just be messing around with for the sake of it there, so I won't do that. I'm kind of happy with the team now. It's a good balance to it. Both those midfielders did well for me last year. McFlynn's value's gone up a bit. He's solid enough. And Koss was a legend really last season. Does still have that release fee clause, so we'll try and bump that up, give him a new contract actually, because I don't want to be losing them for a pittance there. Who else have we got with? That one's fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we're all good with those ones, the clauses that they have. So here we go, it's game 2, and we're at home to Torquay. Ready to go here. So I'm starting to think that we can complete this might. We'll definitely have, we've got enough money there so we can start, upgrading the team each season. Team's definitely good enough for this league, no doubts about that. We'll get a bit more difficult in the championship, but again we'll have money to do things with. I'm just going to keep letting players go for their release clauses. I don't have any pressure to sell. I can always bring players in and replenish as I go, but there will be this European factor where I don't want to be messing about too much, because you can only register your 25 players, and then you can only bring in a maximum of 4 for the later stages, so don't want to mess about with the team too much. It'll just be high value sales or release fee when the release fee is met. That's all we'll be doing from this point in the season. Might keep an eye on expired players though. You can always have them kind of kicking about in the reserves for now. But yeah, this is looking like another good win. 3-0 now. And yeah, like I said, I think we're going to be absolutely fine with this league for the second phase of the Woking Challenge, mate. It's like Woking from the conference to the Champions League in 6 seasons, mate. (4-1) still enough. Happy enough with that. It's a good win. So yeah, looking really good so far. Quite happy the way. Don't really have any weak spots. I was a bit concerned with Duke in the first game, Charity Shield. He can play either wing and he'll develop better, but I think Prunty's going to be a way better option there for the right wing, so good to bring him in, and he's definitely worth more than I paid for him. So there we are, folks. That's Woking setting up for Season 2. 2 good wins in the league. Lost the Charity Shield to Arsenal, unfortunately. So I'll come back with the next video for the first round of the UEFA Cup. So let's do it. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers.